Hey guys, Scott here with CMR Fabrications, and today I'm super excited to announce a new product revision update. We've been working on this for a long time now, and it's definitely taken quite some time to get here, but we finally have it ready. The revision is going to be for our pancake hoods. So the actual carbon fiber we've constantly been changing over the years. As anyone who's watched our product has seen that the carbon has changed in both look and texture as we've kind of refined our manufacturing processes and whatnot. But the biggest change is going to be to the eye box. So this has always been our traditional wooden eye box. This is a blemished version of one because I'm out of all the regular ones at this point. But as everyone's aware, this is just a generic balsa box. We spent a lot of time in the beginning when we started this 10 years ago refining the shape for your face. It's been a really good shape. It's been a really good geometry, so much so that a few companies have copied it. So we did spend a lot of time on that. But we've had, some issues with these boxes over the years. As everybody knows, wood is not perfect. It has natural just defects to it, depending on wood grain and, knots in it and, natural cracks that we may not see or catch. And then, this box is a 7-piece construction. So then there's, operator error as far as assembly goes, or, maybe they didn't use enough glue here or something like that. And that's why we have our lifetime warranties. That's why we're the only company out here manufacturing in the U.S. offering lifetime warranties. So if we make a mistake, you guys aren't stuck with it. But the new iBox is this guy. And I have spent a ton of time working on this box. You can tell that it's a hybrid between the traditional wooden and the Genesis box, which is our molded goggle box, with the only face gasket on the market that allows you to wear glasses and a respirator. So this was a huge success. A lot of people like it, but there's a lot of people who still want that traditional wooden box, but they wanted something even more refined and better. And that's what this box does. So this is a solid machine box. The lens box will be a separate piece, but the actual wooden is the wooden part is one solid billet. This has taken us a long time to get the geometry right. I mean, look at how clean these body lines are. I mean, and it has the bridge for your nose, so it fits a lot more naturally. The flat boxes don't fit naturally because you're trying to get something that should be going up and over your nose sanded to fit. So for people who have a shorter face height-wise, this usually sits at the bottom of their nose, the bridge, and it kind of pinches it, and they say it's not comfortable. And I know that's the case for me. I do not have a very large head, and that's always been the case for me. So then I have to let it ride up higher, and then you're looking at the very bottom of your lens. And I've never liked that. So I spent a ton of time working on this geometry, just making it not only functional, but beautiful. As you can see, this is patent pending. That's why we had to wait to release it. All the paperwork's been filed. So we are super happy about that. We have a patent that's already been approved on this iBox. And hopefully this will be the second one. So that paperwork's out, which is why it's taken us a little bit of time to get this released. This is revision 53 of this box. So it has taken just a lot of time to dial it in. But some of the other benefits will be that this box is smaller in overall size and profile, and it is an astonishing 25% lighter than our traditional balsa box, which is already a super light box. This will be the lightest box on the market, hands down, which then again reduces the overall weight of what's already a very light pancake hood. So some of the other big advantages to this box that we will offer is it will be the only iBox on the market that has the capabilities of being used with the machine screw. So for our customers who run our flip-ups, they want to run it for a period of time, then they want to take it off, and then sometimes they want to go back to it. With the traditional balsa box, you can't do that. If you use a wood screw, eventually the threads fail and the box separates from the pancake panels. And so what we've done is we've never used a wood screw. We use rivets. We're one of the few who use rivets, and the reason that we do is because of our ANSI rating. We're the only ones that has a Z87 Plus rating on the market that's actually been through testing. So we have the highest impact rating standards, the newest standards from 2013. So that's why we've never used the screws, because they fail over time. But this one will be manufactured in a way that the machine screw will allow you to remove the eye box or remove the flip up and then put them back on a panel set. So it'll be the only box that does that. We have a much improved lens box cap. So this lens box cap is pretty slick. It's got a little built-in handle here. It'll just pop out, and we need to pop it back in. Just push on the top, and it clicks into place. It took a little while to get that thing figured out too and make it really nice. So it's not just a piece of foam that's shoved in there, or some toilet paper, whatever some people have used. I've seen some pretty strange things out there. So again, you know, this box has been a lot of time, you know, in the making, and it's been something that I'm, you know, have been looking forward to a long time, and I'm super proud of, and I'm super happy to release it. You know, this is all, you know, labor of love right here, and it will be available soon. I'm going to start cutting parts hopefully tomorrow. We'll see how that works, but for now I am out entirely of the original style Bolsa box. So, and we're going to discontinue this. Like, you will not be able to find it. Luckily, as I've done with all of our parts, I have made sure all of our parts are, you know, can be retrofitted to all of our previous generations of hood. Most companies design something and the old one goes in the trash and you have to be forced to buy a new one. I have never liked that. I've never liked the planned obsolescence. That's not how we've built our products. It's not how we've designed them. So if you have a Pancake, I wouldn't say from the very, very beginning, because I did make some changes to improve some stuff. But if you have a Pancake that has the 6 rivets on the front and not the 4 rivets, which, you know, that Pancake would be like 10 years old at this point. So I think we started doing the 6 rivets like 9 years ago. So they've been around for a very long time. This box will be able to be retrofitted onto that hood. And so, you know, if you have one of the original Bolsa boxes and it's getting worn out, it's getting tired, it's whatever it is, or if you have a Genesis box, or if you have a flip up on your current hood and you want to remove it, or you want to add a flip up, you can buy this box and then stick it on that new combo, however you want to set it up. So again, it's a lot lighter. It has a natural contour and a natural fit. The only downside to this box versus the Genesis box is we did not design it to be used with glasses, and we did not design it to be used with respirators. There are constraints to being able to manufacture certain things out of wood. And it would have gotten too thin, too light, too fragile in those areas. So if you're looking for an eye box that can be used with glasses, whether they're safety glasses or prescription, or you want to use a respirator, you're going to need to stick to the Genesis eye box, which is still a fantastic box. It's the only box on the market that has upper and lower vents to have a natural convection. You know, these flaps are here solely so you can get your glasses in that still seals light out. So this is the new product revision update, guys. They will be ready very shortly. Like I said, hopefully I'm starting to machine parts tomorrow, and then we will get these out. The first, you know, handful of these things will still be considered a prototype. So that just means we haven't made permanent tooling for them. As far as like this plastic piece goes, we're using prototype tooling. So if we need to make changes, we can without it costing us an absolute fortune, because that tooling is very, very expensive. So they will still technically be considered a prototype. So the first people who choose to use them and have them, we are looking for you guys to give us as much feedback as you can. We will make another video announcing the actual release of these on the website. We're actually launching an entire new site. And so these will kind of go hand in hand with that new launch. But for everyone who's been with us for all these years, who have followed us, who've continued to support us, we thank you guys very, very much. For people who are just finding out who we are, you know, we're a company that is trying to deliver the best American-made products we can. We choose to manufacture here in the U.S. We're the only ones doing it. You know, and I've been a welding fabricator for the majority of my life, so these products are being designed not only with field experience and shop experience in mind, but they're being made here with American labor and American materials. Even all the material that we source, our carbon fiber is sourced here in the United States. The raw fabric sourced here in the United States. The wood sourced here in the United States. There are certain hardwares that Probably don't. We may buy it in the United States, and I don't know if it comes from here, but like, you know, the little screws and stuff, those are probably made in China, but we buy them here in the US. So you guys, thank you for all your support. Stay tuned to find those things on the website. We're looking for your guys' feedback as always. Thank you again, and we'll see you on the next one.